Hey Switchheads, welcome back. My name's Kanan and this is my review for Smash Club Streets of Shmeenis, I'd like to say. A side-scrolling beat-em-up, kind of looking like a cross between Double Dragon and Minecraft. And before we get into it, don't forget to click that link below for our community Discord, where you can join in our streaming goodness that we do each and every week. And don't forget to listen out at the end of this review for community review or comments about the actual game, how they felt and what they thought about it, and also details of how you could actually win a copy of this game. UK or EU only, I'm afraid, but if you're in the EU, then you could win a copy of this game. And so let's find out whether Smash Club can make it onto the Wall of Fame, or the Wall of Shame, or somewhere in the middle. Gameplay. And so with a story that's been told 1,000 times, your girlfriend or other half has been kidnapped, and it's up to you to go and rescue her. And to do that, you need to fight your way through different levels, as in streets, construction sites, even trains, to get your way to save your other half. And within that, you can pick up weapons, you can pick up fire hydrants, you can pick up boxes, and there's even like loot boxes that drop randomly during the game. You battle your way through with a simple control system of just punch, jump, and then two like special attacks, and you also have like a health and a like special meter at the top as well. Once you've actually completed the game, you can then go back and increase your gang by replaying sections and sections that weren't actually in the main body of the game. This puts up like a level meter, and when you're done with going up levels, you increase the amount of characters you get, and also carrying on with the gameplay. The game will see you going level to level, battling some enemies and taking on a boss, battling some enemies and taking on a boss. Some you'll have to hit multiple times, some may have weapons, some may have guns, some with more health, some with less. All of this leading to an end of level boss battle, which kind of feels like all the other boss battles more or less. You can also upgrade weapons that you find within the actual game from the end of the game as well, all with points that you've gained whilst playing the game. This all works kind of well. There's no way you can call it a AAA game, but at the end of the day, the game's 89p. As in, if this game was $4.99 and I said this is worth buying but only when it's on a discount, well, it's kind of like this is permanently on a discount of 89p or $1. Add to that a massive roster of characters, and whoever made this game must be a huge Jedi and Star Wars fan, because it shows up quite a bit. And adding to all of this, co-op, couch 4-player co-op, and also couch 4-player online co-op. Bear in mind, I had a review copy, so I couldn't actually find anyone online, so I turned to my friends, and once in an actual match, it's actually quite fun to play, kind of like the single player game, but games are always more fun when you've got more people playing them. It's just a real shame that it's so short, probably about an hour, depending on your skill, as when you truly start getting into the game, it finishes, and that's kind of where the repetition comes from. And within that repetition, you start noticing more problems with the controls and the like, whereas they're just not, it's the same thing over and over again. And you start noticing problems with movement on the controls, where you can't actually move once you've started a actual fight pattern, if you like. And then there's the continue system, whereas I think there's something like 30 or something continues in an actual game, and that kind of shows its roots to mobile, where I'm guessing if you actually went through it, got a continue, you could possibly buy more continues to carry on, and that I guess works on mobiles. But on here it's kind of like there's no almost like bad point to dying in this game, because there's so many of them. I still had a load of continues left when I actually got to the end of the actual game. Graphically, it's kind of, as I said before, a mix between Double Dragon and Minecraft type look, which isn't too bad. It's actually quite good fun to look at. I do like the kapows and everything that show up on the actual screen as you're punching and kicking. I also like the character designs, they're pretty cool. Sound wise, there's kind of a funky soundtrack playing all the way through it, and there's some nice little sounds, but they're kind of basic, normal, what you would expect for this sort of game. The good, well, it's 89p for a start. It's got some nice character designs and some winks to other genres, might say. I'm not going to go too much into that one. The bad, well, it's a really short game. I think there's too many continues. I think they should have toned that down or had some sort of consequences for using them. The controls can be a little bit janky now and again, and there's not really much going on in them controls. Also, when you do a move and you continue doing that move to an enemy and basically you get attacked or you get hit by a bullet, isn't really ideal for me. The score, well, considering it's 89p and you get quite a bit for it, it's got to be a 3 out of 5 for me, and a highest 3 out of 5. As most people probably have 89p or $1 lying around in their coins, and it definitely does get better when you bring more people into the fray, so that's an addition within itself and can be quite good fun. So yeah, I would recommend picking this one up because it's such a cheap price and you do get something out of it. The alternative, well, I'm gonna let the community speak, so here we go, and I'll speak to you about the competition at the end of the video.
Hi, Stealth Dog here. I've been playing Smash Club, which is a nice little game. It's definitely one that's got the beat 'em up genre. It's nice and colourful, and it's one of them where you can just sort of pick up and play and just get on with it. So they're good. Nice and colourful. The sound is good, especially with the voices and the punches and sort of the background noises. You've got good enemy types, so you're not fighting the same people over and over again on each level. So you have got different styles of enemies. And also, which is quite good as a replay value, is loads of characters to unlock. Now, the bad. This game needs a block button, especially as you can get overwhelmed with enemies. So you could be fighting one enemy, next thing you know, you've got 4 or 5 and you're dead. It does feel a little bit cheap that way, especially when there isn't a block button. Now, the score that I've given this game is a high 3 out of 5. The reason being is it's got some good points, as in colourful, nice and easy to pick up and play, but it's just that block button. It needs to be in there. So if there could be a patch or a customization for your buttons, it would be a little bit better than a high 3. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Ta-ta for now.
Okay, so thank you for that, and I hope that's also helped you make up your mind whether you want to buy this game or not. In the meantime, hit that link down below. I'm running a competition where you can win a copy of this game. All you need to do is go into the competition section of our community Discord and basically leave a comment. Anything you want, as long as it's not offensive or anything. And within that community, you too could be doing things like what we did in this video, or actually the streams that we do live on the channel during the week. Because life is better when we switch together.